Welcome back to Mind Alchemist. Today, we're putting the spotlight on the INTJ personality type and debunking some prevalent myths. As we navigate this enlightening exploration, it's essential to remember that understanding personality types means appreciating the nuances within each one. Misconception 1. INTJs are emotionless robots. The prevailing stereotype that INTJs are emotionless robots persists due to their distinct cognitive traits. INTJs are known for their analytical and logical thinking, often prioritizing rationality over emotional expression. Their penchant for dissecting complex problems and making decisions based on data can make them stoic and detached. However, the truth is far more nuanced. INTJs, like anyone else, experience a rich tapestry of emotions. They can feel joy, sadness, love, and frustration as deeply as anyone else. The key distinction lies in their approach to emotions. INTJs tend to compartmentalize their feelings, valuing objective analysis and strategic thinking over impulsive reactions. Their reserved demeanor isn't an absence of emotion, but the deliberate choice of how to express it. Overcoming the myth requires a twofold approach. First, INTJs can occasionally open up and share their feelings and motivations with trusted individuals, revealing the emotional depth beneath their logical exterior. Second, society should recognize that emotional expression is diverse and not limited to overt displays of sentimentality. Understanding that INTJs can be emotionally engaged while maintaining their analytical nature helps break free from the misconception, allowing for a more accurate and empathetic perception of these complex individuals. Misconception 2. INTJs are arrogant know-it-alls. This misconception arises from the characteristics that define INTJs. Their confidence in their intellectual abilities, along with their straightforward and no-nonsense communication style, can easily be misinterpreted as arrogance. INTJs are unapologetic about their insights and can sometimes appear dismissive of differing opinions. In reality, INTJs possess a complex relationship with their knowledge and are far from being know-it-alls. While they have a deep trust in their own understanding, they're also open to new information and constantly seek to expand their knowledge base. Their direct communication style is rooted in a preference for clarity and efficiency, rather than a desire to assert dominance or superiority. To dispel this myth, INTJs can actively engage with others by seeking out their perspectives and acknowledging their contributions. By demonstrating a willingness to consider alternative viewpoints and showing respect for the expertise of others, INTJs can foster collaborative environments where their intellectual confidence complements the collective knowledge of a group rather than overshadowing it. This approach helps to break down the misconception and allows for a more accurate understanding of INTJs as individuals who value both their own insights and the insights of those around them. Misconception 3. INTJs dislike people and avoid social situations. This misconception arises from the observable behavior of INTJs, who often gravitate towards solitude and deep work. Their preference for introspection and a limited circle of close relationships can make them appear aloof or antisocial. In reality, INTJs do not dislike people, but they do prioritize meaningful interactions over superficial small talk. They seek depth and authenticity in their relationships rather than engaging in casual or shallow social interactions. They value quality over quantity when it comes to their social circle, preferring a few close friends who share their intellectual curiosity and interests. To dispel this myth, INTJs can engage in deeper conversations and demonstrate genuine interest in others' thoughts and ideas. By actively participating in meaningful discussions and showing a willingness to connect on a deeper level, INTJs can reveal their true social nature, which is centered around forging genuine connections with like-minded individuals. This approach allows others to see that INTJs are not antisocial, but simply selective in their social interactions, valuing the depth and authenticity that meaningful relationships bring to their lives. Misconception 4. INTJs are rigid and closed-minded. The misconception that INTJs are inflexible and closed-minded stems from their inclination toward structured thinking and meticulous planning. Their methodical approach to problem-solving can lead others to perceive them as unyielding and resistant to change. In reality, INTJs are open to new ideas and concepts, provided they are supported by logic and evidence. They value rationality and are willing to adapt their perspectives when presented with compelling arguments or data that challenge their existing beliefs. Their preference for structure is not a sign of rigidity, but rather a tool they use to navigate complexity and uncertainty. To dispel this myth, INTJs can actively demonstrate their adaptability by considering and entertaining new concepts when they are presented with valid reasoning. By engaging in thoughtful discussions and being receptive to alternative viewpoints, INTJs can showcase their open-mindedness and willingness to evolve their thinking when presented with compelling and rational arguments. This approach helps others recognize that INTJs are not inherently closed-minded, but rather individuals who value the power of reason and evidence in shaping their beliefs and decisions. Misconception 5. INTJs are always serious and lack a sense of humor. This misconception arises from the impression that INTJs are perpetually serious and driven individuals, often immersed in their intense focus on tasks and goals. Their determination and dedication can overshadow their lighter, more playful side. In reality, INTJs do possess a sense of humor, often characterized by a sharp wit and a penchant for intellectual and sarcastic humor. They derive enjoyment from clever wordplay, witty observations, and engaging in humor that requires a degree of mental agility. However, INTJs tend to choose the appropriate time and place for expressing their humor, balancing it with their more serious and focused demeanor. To dispel this myth, INTJs can share their humorous insights, engage in light-hearted banter, and showcase their playful side on occasion. By doing so, they can demonstrate that they are not devoid of humor, but simply selective about when and how they express it. This approach allows others to appreciate the multifaceted nature of INTJs, who can seamlessly transition between their serious, analytical mode and their witty, humorous side as the situation demands. Misconception 6. INTJs lack creativity and are only data-driven. This misconception arises from the INTJ's penchant for logical reasoning and their rigorous approach to problem-solving. Many assume that because they prioritize data and structured thinking, they must be devoid of creative insight. In reality, INTJs possess a unique blend of analytical and creative thinking. Their ability to see patterns and connect disparate pieces of information can result in innovative solutions and insights. While they do value empirical evidence, their intuition often guides them to explore unconventional avenues and entertain abstract concepts. Their creativity might not always manifest in traditional artistic endeavors, but rather in strategic planning, system design, and visionary thinking. To dispel this myth, INTJs can showcase their creative projects, share their innovative solutions, or engage in brainstorming sessions that demonstrate their imaginative prowess. By revealing this side of their personality, they can help others understand that logic and creativity are not mutually exclusive but coexist harmoniously within the INTJ's mind. This approach reinforces the idea that INTJs are not just data-driven robots, but thinkers capable of both deep analysis and inventive creativity. In a world filled with stereotypes, it's essential to look beyond the surface. For all the INTJs out there, embracing your true self while challenging misconceptions can pave the way for deeper understanding and connections. Stay tuned to Mind Alchemist. Our journey into the realm of personalities is far from over. We'll continue to delve into the intricacies of each MBTI type in upcoming segments.